Okay, so we need to rationalise the denominator here, which means we need to get rid of thirds on the bottom line, i.e. we need to get rid of our root 5. Now, obviously this is a bit of a problem at the moment because multiplying above and below by root 5 won't work because we have this 2 here, so that will still bring in a root 5 if we multiply by root 5 over root 5. So what we do is we use a technique here and called that makes use of the difference of two squares. So what we need to do is we need to set it up so that the bottom line becomes the difference of two squares, or the denominator, as we call the bottom line, becomes the difference of two squares. Okay, so in order to do that, I have 2 plus root 5 on the bottom. So in order to make use of the difference of two squares, I'm going to multiply by 2 minus root 5 on the bottom, which will obviously also mean I'll need a 2 minus root 5 on the top. Okay, so now all I have to do is multiply these out. So on top I get 2 by 2, which is 4. I get 2 by minus root 5, which is minus 2 root 5. I get minus root 5 by 2, giving me minus 2 root 5. And then finally minus by minus root 5 gives me a plus, and root 5 by root 5 is 5. Then the bottom line, as I've said, now is the difference of two squares. So that's going to be 2 squared minus the square root of 5 squared. Okay, so what we have now on top, we have 9 minus 4 root 5. And on the bottom, just working out my squares, I have 4 minus 5, because root 5 squared gives me 5. Now what this gives me then is 9 minus 4 root 5 all over minus 1. Now we generally wouldn't leave a minus like this on the bottom, and especially when it's a 1. So what we'll do is we'll bring the minus up to the top instead, which will change that to be minus 9 plus 4 root 5. And now that matches what the calculator gave us.